The Super Falcons of Nigeria will take on Benin Republic in the second round of the qualifiers for the 2026 Women's African Cup of Nations. The qualifier is a two-legged affair. The first leg will be played in Lomé, Togo on Friday, October 24 at 3 p.m. Nigerian time. Then 4 days later, that's on Tuesday, October 28, they'll come back to Nigeria and they will play at the MKO Abiola Stadium in Abeokuta. That's the second leg. So the winner of the two matches on aggregate will qualify for the 2026 Women's African Cup of Nations. The Women's African Cup of Nations will hold in Morocco next year, and it will hold from March 17 to April 3. And then the Women's African Cup of Nations will also serve as a qualifier for the 2027 FIFA Women's World Cup that will take place in Brazil in 2027. And then talking about the Super Falcons of Nigeria and Benin Republic. Benin Republic are yet to play at the Women's African Cup of Nations. They've never qualified for the Women's African Cup of Nations, whereas the Super Falcons of Nigeria have won the Women's African Cup of Nations a record 10 times. Benin Republic are ranked 144 in the world, while the Super Falcons of Nigeria are ranked 36th in the world. And then in the first round of the qualifiers for the Women's African Cup of Nations, Benin defeated Sierra Leone 5-2 on aggregate to qualify for the second round, while the Super Falcons of Nigeria were given a bye to the second round of the qualifiers due to their pedigree in women's football in Africa. The coach of the Super Falcons of Nigeria, Justin Madugu, invited the following players for the match against Benin Republic. For the goalkeepers, we have Chiamaka Onadozie, who plays for Brighton and Hove Albion in England. Then we also have Andalin Umbechi, who plays for Rivers Angels in Nigeria here. There is Rachel Unachukwu, who plays for Nasarawa Amazons. Then for the defenders, we have Osinachi Ohale, who plays for Pachuca Club de Football in Mexico. Then we have Shukura Oladipo, who plays for AS Roma in Italy. There's Michel Alozie, who plays for Houston Dash in the United States of America. There's Ashley Plumter, who plays for Etihad Ladies FC in Saudi Arabia. There's Blessing Ilivieda, who plays for Bayelsa Queens. Then there's Oluwatosin Demeni, who plays for Galatasaray Sportive in Turkey. Then there's Miracle Usani, who plays for Abia Angels. Then for the midfielders, we have Rashida Ajibade, who is the captain of the team and who plays for Paris Saint-Germain in France. There's Taiwo Afolabi, who plays for Rivers Angels in Nigeria here. There's